Europe is a continent with a rich history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes. But beneath its charming cobblestone streets lies a darker side. There is evidence to suggest that crime in European cities has been on the rise, especially in recent years. These crimes range from petty theft and pickpockets to violent and sexual crimes. Hidden dangers that tourists and locals may not expect. In this video, we are revealing the top 15 most dangerous cities in Europe according to the Crime Index. Stick around because your next travel destination, or even your city of residence, might be on this list. Kicking it strong at number 15, we have the financial and cultural global hub London. London is one of the most popular tourist destinations due to its rich history and iconic landmarks, attracting millions of visitors per year. However, this tourist haven faces challenges contributing to its reputation for certain dangers. The UK's capital has seen a rise in knife-related crimes, particularly among youth. This is often linked to gang activity or disputes, especially in boroughs like Southwark, Hackney, and Haringey. Crowded areas like Oxford Street and Camden Market are hotspots for pickpocketing, and there have been many police reports on the Tube as well. However, crime in London is concentrated in specific areas and is generally safe for most visitors. In at number 14, we have Malmo in Sweden. Malmo is a vibrant and diverse city located in the south of the country. It is the third largest city in Sweden and serves as an economic and cultural hub in the region. While the city is generally safe for residents and tourists, it has gained attention for specific issues that contribute to its perception as dangerous. Malmo, just like London, has experienced gang-related activity, often involving disputes over territory or drug trafficking. While rare for most residents and tourists, Malmo has had incidents of gun violence in specific areas. Places like Rosengård have higher unemployment rates and poverty, and high can correlate with increased crime. While Malmo has its challenges, it remains a vibrant and interesting city, with many safe areas to explore. The 13th most dangerous city in Europe is Nice. Located on the French Riviera, Nice is a stunning coastal city in southeastern France, renowned for its Mediterranean charm and vibrant culture. However, just like any other tourist destination, Nice does have areas where people may be at risk of witnessing or experiencing a crime. Tourist areas like the Promenade des Anglais can attract pickpockets, especially during crowded events or festivals. While terrorism is rare in this city, it is important to note that on July 14, 2016, a tragic terrorist attack occurred when a truck was driven into crowds on the Promenade des Anglais, unfortunately resulting in 86 deaths. Consequently, the security in Nice is heightened now, with visible police and military presence in high-traffic areas. While Nice has some challenges, they are common in many tourist-heavy cities. By staying vigilant and taking basic precautions, visitors can enjoy a safe and memorable trip to this beautiful destination. Number 12, and the second English city on this list, is Manchester. This northwestern English city is known for its rich industrial heritage and dynamic culture. Just like any large city, Manchester has areas that can present safety concerns. Certain areas in the city can experience violent crime, usually as a result of the illegal drug trade, contributing to the violence and other crimes in some parts of the city. Manchester also has a history of gang-related issues, particularly in certain neighbourhoods. This is often tied to territorial disputes and organised crimes. Just like its fellow English city London, busy areas like Manchester Piccadilly Station and the Arndale Centre can attract pickpockets. Manchester is a dynamic and welcoming city with much to offer. While it has its challenges, most visits and daily activities occur without incident. The 11th most dangerous city in Europe is Lyon in France. Located in southeastern France, Lyon is a beautiful and historic city known for its cultural richness. Although Lyon is still considered safe for both residents and visitors, the city still has its share of safety concerns. Popular tourist areas like Vieux Lyon, Place Bellecour, and public transport systems can attract pickpockets. These crimes are opportunistic and usually occur in crowded places. Some neighbours, particularly in the outskirts, are often associated with higher crime rates, including gang activity or drug-related offences. However, these areas are not typically visited by tourists. Lyon remains a safe and enjoyable destination for most visitors. Awareness of potential risks and taking standard precautions can ensure a smooth and memorable experience in this historic and culturally rich city. The city of romance and the fashion capital is number 10 on our list. Paris is one of the most iconic cities in the world, and it is celebrated for its history, art, and fashion. However, this major capital still faces certain safety concerns. While nightlife is vibrant in the French capital, women often experience verbal harassment, especially in bars and nightclubs. Paris is also known for its pickpockets, especially in tourist-heavy areas like the Eiffel Tower. These pickpockets often operate in groups and use distraction tactics. This city has also been targeted in past terrorist attacks, such as the Bataclan tragedy, which unfortunately resulted in 137 deaths. While these risks exist, Paris remains one of the most visited and loved cities in the world. Another French city is next on our list, which is Nantes. Located on the western part of the country, Nantes boasts a rich cultural heritage and vibrant modern atmosphere. However, in recent years especially, discussion about safety in the city has risen due to specific incidents or trends. Just like its fellow French cities, Nantes does experience some petty crime or occasional violence. Pickpocketing or theft is common in crowded areas, and there are many altercations and alcohol-related incidents outside nightclubs and bars. Specific neighborhoods, typically on the outskirts, may have higher rates of crime or socioeconomic challenges. While there may be occasional safety concerns, Nantes remains a welcoming and enjoyable city for most residents and visitors. The 8th most dangerous city in Europe, and our only Belgian city, is Liège. Located on the eastern part of the country, Liège is a hub of activity and a blend of old-world charm with modern dynamism. There are still safety concerns that have been noted due to isolated incidents or trends. Pickpocketing is the most common issue, especially in crowded areas such as markets and train stations. Violent crime is less common, however. Occasional reports of violent altercations or robberies do exist, particularly at night and in less busy areas. Liège has also occasionally been associated with smuggling or trafficking activities due to its being a transit hub near international borders. However, these rarely affect visitors directly. While Liège has its challenges, these are no more pronounced than in many other urban areas. Montpellier in France is number 7 on this list. The vibrant southern French city is known for its rich history and Mediterranean charm. However, as a popular destination with a large student population, vibrant nightlife, and significant tourist activity, Montpellier can experience isolated safety concerns. Just like most European cities, Montpellier experiences a lot of pickpocketing in busy areas such as the Place de la Comédie. The city's vibrant nightlife can sometimes lead to alcohol-related altercations. Some neighborhoods may also experience issues related to drug activity or gang presence, but this rarely affects visitors. While the historic center and major tourist areas are generally safe, some parts of the city's outskirts, like La Paillade, may have a higher crime rate due to socioeconomic challenges. While Montpellier has its share of urban challenges, they are comparable to those of other European cities of its size. The 6th most dangerous European city is Grenoble in France again. The southeastern French city is renowned for its stunning alpine setting, scientific innovation, and rich history. While most areas in Grenoble, especially the tourist spots, are considered safe, the city still has its fair share of crime. Just like the majority of cities on this list, pickpocketing and theft are common in crowded areas such as markets and train stations. Vehicle break-ins and bicycle thefts are relatively frequent, especially as cycling is a popular mode of transport in Grenoble. Violent incidents are generally rare and localized, often occurring in specific neighborhoods rather than the city as a whole. These areas also face challenges with unemployment and social inequality, which can correlate with the crime rate. Grenoble faces some urban challenges, as is common in mid-sized cities, but these do not overshadow its many positive attributes. The first and only Italian city on this list is Naples. Located in the south of the country, Naples is one of Italy's most historic and culturally rich cities. Naples still has areas and circumstances that might give rise to safety concerns, and the city does have a bad reputation for their safety. The Camorra, Naples' organised crime group, has a long notorious history in the city. However, it is important to note that their activities are not directed at tourists, and most incidents involve internal conflicts or local issues. Pickpocketing is what tourists should be mindful of. They are common in crowded areas and tourist hotspots like Spacca Napoli and Piazza Garibaldi. Tourists may also encounter scams such as overpriced taxi rides, fake goods, or unofficial tour guides. While Naples does have challenges with petty crime and some areas are best avoided, most tourists enjoy their visit without major issues. Birmingham in the UK is our fourth most dangerous city in Europe. Located in the West Midlands region of England, Birmingham is the UK's second largest city and a hub of history, industry and culture. However, this UK city does report higher crime rates compared to the rest of the country. Certain areas like Handsworth and Aston do experience gang activity. Pickpocketing and theft are common in crowded areas, such as shopping centres and transport hubs. The city centre is generally safe but requires vigilance in crowded areas, especially at night. There are some problems with crime in Birmingham, so visitors may need to take extra precautions. Moving only 20 miles southeast of Birmingham, we have our third most dangerous European city. Coventry is a city rich in history, resilience, and cultural significance. However, certain areas in this city require caution. Sexual offences in Coventry have been on a significant rise in recent years, witnessing a 24% increase from 2021 to 2022. These incidents mainly occur around popular student venues like nightclubs and bars. In crowded areas like Coventry city centre, pickpocketing is common, and vehicle and bicycle theft do happen as well. Violent crime in Coventry is relatively uncommon, and when it does occur, it is often related to disputes, gang activity, or alcohol-related altercations. Coventry does offer cultural attractions, but residents and visitors still should be cautious, especially female students. Marseille is the second most dangerous city in Europe. Marseille is France's second biggest city and largest port. This city is a dynamic metropolis on the Mediterranean coast, known for its vibrant culture, historic significance, and diverse population. However, this charming French Mediterranean city has one of the highest crime rates in Europe, particularly violent crime and theft. Some areas see shootings and assaults related to drug gangs, though these rarely affect tourists. Most of the violence occurs in the northern suburbs and mainly involves rival gangs. Crowded areas like the Notre Dame de la Garde have issues with pickpocketing, with tourists being the main victims of this. While Marseille has safety challenges, they are largely avoidable with basic precautions. And finally, the most dangerous city in Europe statistically is Bradford in the UK. Bradford is a vibrant and historically significant city located in West Yorkshire, England. Residents, especially women, highlight concerns about sexual assault in certain areas at night. Weapon offences are also an issue in Bradford, increasing by 11%. Locally, stats show 158 crimes per 1,000 residents in 2023, which is 39% above the Yorkshire average and 82% above the England and Wales average. It is also important to note that Bradford is the UK's worst area for dangerous driving. Locals regularly criticise the poor driving in their city. Bradford does have many challenges regarding safety and security. However, with awareness and standard precautions, most people love, study, and visit Bradford safely. So there you have it, the 15 most dangerous cities in Europe. While these places face challenges, it's important to remember, every city has its brighter side and stories of resilience. Whether it's history, culture, or the people striving for change, danger doesn't define a destination. It's just one piece of the puzzle. What do you think? Have you visited any of these cities? Or are there others that should have made the list? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Atlas Chronicles, and turn on notifications for more fascinating insights and travel truths from around the world.